I just had a serious Al Capone moment here in Detroit, and I just got off a flight from international flight from London, transiting through Detroit, going through Department of Homeland Security, blah blah blah, immigration, and uh, checking my bags back for my next destination, going to Dallas and Houston and New York. Okay, just had a serious Al Capone moment. And luckily, I did what my best friend Robert Greer would say: I thought three times and I acted once. And I want to make sure you don't do this incorrectly, because this little example is how everything goes bad in an instant for nothing, for no good reason. So I'm walking through the airport and I bought a package, well, coming from the plane to security. I bought a package in London in the airport, and the Homeland Security folks, who's a federal agent, so he's looking for people lying, basically, in order to escalate. Like, why are you lying about simple stuff? You lie about simple stuff, and that means maybe you're a real bad guy, and that they need to take action on you. But first of all, before I say anything else, I want everybody who watches to have one of these, not a full-time case. Actually, I've had this case for 20 years, by the way. Is that what warning is? It's gone through almost 100 countries. I want you to have a passport. This is what I want you to have. Everybody watching this, I want you to have a passport. Um, so you go check out the world for yourself. Don't take somebody else's word for it. I want you to get your own passport. Just getting the passport, you say you can afford it right now, will open up all kinds of doors of imagination and opportunity, because thoughts are things. The quote Robert Greer again, and it will gateway and it will create the environment where you live and travel. Okay, back to the story. So I'm going through security, and homeboy officer says, "Did you buy something?" And I've got the bag in my hand, and he knows it's not a cheap bag. Yes, I bought something. How much did you spend? Now, this is the key point here. Most people, I think, would have lied. Oh, I spent $200, $500, whatever. I told him the truth, right? And he's like, okay, well, there's a $800 waiver, basically. You don't pay any taxes on that. And then above that is 3% tax. And then you get to up to that's another $20, and then above that it's another tax. Okay. This is just the government trying to get their piece of money. If you buy something tax-free or outside the U.S., when you come into the U.S., it's the government trying to get its pound of flesh so it can run the government, run it. I have no problem with it. Just call it sales tax. I think the people that I know would have lied and said either I didn't buy something, this is a mirage you see in my hand, or somebody, this is my friends and gave it to me, or this is just a bag, there's nothing in it, or they will significantly underestimate the value. For what reason, I don't know, because he was looking at me, waiting for me to lie. I told him the truth. What was the tax on this? $60. I mean, he walked me over, took me 15 minutes. Another DHS agent, Homeland Security agent, walked me in the back and asked me a couple more questions. He was trying to catch me on a lie too. Once he realized I was just straightforward, then they couldn't be nicer, and went to a kiosk machine, put my credit card in, and they got their little pound of flesh for the U.S. government. If I had lied, that would have been my Al Capone moment, because now you've lied to a federal agent, and you've also can be guilty of tax evasion. Now, they may not mess with you, but if they want to mess with you, they actually then can. Now you're in the back for 4, 6, 10 hours. Now they're writing you up. Now they, maybe you got a warrant. Maybe, who knows? It just spirals. Maybe you cop an attitude. Now they cop an attitude. Maybe now it gets aggressive. Who knows, right? But I got out of there in 15 minutes and paid $60. Why is this an Al Capone moment? Because Al Capone was, in many ways, brilliant, right? I've always said that a drug dealer or gangster, it's immoral, it's unethical, but they're not dumb, right? They understand. If you're a drug dealer, you understand import and export, finance, marketing, wholesale, retail, customer service, security, territory, logistics. You're a really smart person with a really bad business plan. And what would happen if we just reoriented? That's our choice work. Maximize the potential at scale. But Al Capone was guilty of, he's really a bad guy, guilty of murder, mayhem, all this stuff. Never got convicted. Always smooth through, right? Never got convicted. What did he get convicted on? Tax evasion. What did they get him on? tax evasion. What sent him away forever? I think he went to Alcatraz. I think he died at Alcatraz. Tax evasion. They got him on tax evasion. Pay your taxes. I just paid my taxes last month. I couldn't be happy to pay my taxes. But if you're paying your taxes, that means you're making some money, you're building some wealth. Don't get angry. Pay your piece and move on and go make some more. I saw some rapper or some female singer, a rapper, I forget her name, who was bragging, in a federal court that she hadn't paid taxes in 6 or 8 years. Oh, she's got all kinds of problems coming her way. Why would you do that? I mean, first of all, why would you pay your taxes, file a tax return if you're high profile? But anyway, look, we have got to get out of this ghetto mentality. And I mean ghetto is in race. I mean ghetto is in low frequency. You could be white, black, Asian, Indian, whatever. Listen to this, and it still applies. Don't win battles and lose wars. Don't step over a dollar to pick up a dime, right? Don't rearrange the deck chairs in the Titanic. Just do it right and step over mess and not in it. Love and light. John O'Brien. I'm out. And I'm leaving Detroit, free man. Peace. This is your financial literacy moment. Go to Operation Hope for your financial coaching session today.